Toy boat.
Toy boat. I couldn't even get two. Toy boat.
Hey, was it you that we said we should just do nothing but like fake bullshit laughing?
Yes, it was.
We should all laugh like McFly from back. Hey, we'll fire it up like this, fellas. Let's fire it up.
Leading 10-7, bases loaded, 2 down, and Rick Vaughn
R.I.P.
has come on to try and nail it down against
He was 90.
a dangerous right-handed batter.
Oh,
Here's
shit.
the pitch. Oh, shit.
Yeah, Harry Doyle.
Yeah, he was great. I did not realize this till this morning. He's a World Series champ
Yeah, was he?
with the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was a World Series champ.
As a ball
he played,
player?
Yeah, he played
Yeah.
6 years in the bigs.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Career 200 average and 14 home runs.
Hey.
He could have played for
We should
the.
have called it the Euchre
Euchre
line,
line,
not
yeah.
the Mendoza. I'm changing it now. It'll be the Euchre.
Yeah. Who is this Mendoza guy?
Exactly.
Right.
You sure as hell know Bobby Euchre.
No Bob Euchre.
Bobby.
Everybody does. Even if you're not a baseball fan, you know the voice.
Hey, if you're here, you know what you're listening and watching to.
Watching to.
I seen him. I seen him do it.
What did I mean to say right there?
Who you're
I
watching?
think that you
You know who you're if you're listening.
you know who we
You know
are.
who you're listening
You know
to and who you're
following.
watching. Also,
You
if
know who
you're
you're
watching.
5-starring.
and subscribing.
Yeah. You know where the bell is. Hit it.
Tap
Ring
it.
my bell.
It's been a while, huh? A couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Things. Hey, it's holiday season. It's the first of 2025. We know
Happy
that
New
for a
Year to
fact.
everybody.
Don't know
New
what
Year.
number. None of that shit. There's so much stuff that's gone on with limited time. If we don't talk about it, it's because we forgot about it because we ain't got the notes. Should we start college football maybe real quick?
Yeah, I'm sure. Everybody that had a bye lost.
That was
That was interesting, yeah.
disappointing, although that Arizona State-Texas game was very entertaining.
The
Lot of-
Ohio State. What do you think about that, Jake?
I don't really want to admit it on the podcast. I want to do it privately first.
Okay.
But yeah, they're steamrolling everybody.
Yeah.
And as
They're
much as I
10-point
don't like
favorites.
Ohio State, I would pick them. I want Notre Dame to win, right? Because everybody knows I don't like Ohio State. Although, and I will do it private. Well, maybe I'll just. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it later, guys. I think
That's private.
Yeah, Ohio State kind of hasn't really been tested at all this playoff run. It seems like they just flat whooped everybody's ass. I know it was a little tougher game. The last one was a little.
Well, I mean, that's tough to say. Because
they buried
beat Oregon
Tennessee.
and Texas, who everybody liked. Everybody favored
they
Oregon and
didn't
Texas.
just beat Oregon.
No.
I
They
mean
beat their brains in.
they beat the brakes off of them.
Yeah.
And again, I don't like Ohio State.
Yeah, but there's no getting around.
Penn-
it.
Could I like Ohio State but not Ryan Day? Is that acceptable? Because I don't
No.
like Dodger fans, but I like a lot of their players.
But your
Is that
reasoning for not
acceptable?
liking
you can
them
like
is
their
the
players. You
culture
can't like
from-
the university, no. In my opinion. If
I
you're gonna
don't
sit
like
here
the
and
university, but I will say there's things that I've seen and witnessed from some Ohio State players where I've upgraded from I hate you to I'm not a fan.
That's cute.
Does that? And I'll show you guys why later. But
Okay.
that's
We'll
so
do
like
that in
it went from a
privates.
zero space
In my privates.
in your privates.
In my privates.
Okay.
But Penn State had the easiest road, and Franklin, man, you talk about a guy that can't get over the hump no matter what.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
you
had a
beat
couple.
SMU and you beat Boise State.
Yeah. That's
And then you
pretty
had
easy.
Notre Dame, who's kind of beat up.
That was a decent ball game though. Wasn't a bad game. Like
It was,
Well, yeah,
but
they had a
they
chance
had
at the
control
end.
of the game.
Yeah. Didn't Aller throw a pick
Yeah.
right at the end?
Yeah.
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 I think that I mean, do you, at Penn State, is that good enough? Is it good enough to get in the semifinal? Is it good enough to win 11 games a year, be in the New Year's Six?
Well, the amount of money.
Because that's what
for
they've
their-
been doing, right? And
Yeah.
I'm just curious what you guys think. Like, is that enough?
Yes.
I don't think it's going to be long term for the investment that people put into that program.
Yeah, I feel like
That's a risk, though.
I feel
You
like
know,
it's
he's a proven winner. He wins all the time.
I agree, but
until because he was that hot shot, right? Because he came from like Vanderbilt, right? He was at Vanderbilt.
Well, he's kind of like the Dave Roberts of
He's moved up.
college football, no? Like, and Dave finally got his. He got his. Jeff, right? You know, he got his. We still haven't done that,
Yeah, I think.
and we're probably not going to.
I would stick with him for a while.
Of course.
longer.
Yeah, I don't think
Not-
that's.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
I can't think of somebody who you would replace him with right now that's
No.
on the market that's going to do what he's doing or has done.
Well, when I look at college athletics versus like pro, it really is the culture. Like you can say, okay, well, like Dan Campbell for the Lions, that's a new culture. That's a different Lions team. He's built a culture. But there's not a ton of teams. Mike Tomlin, maybe, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Vrabel, he's going to, and he did in Tennessee.
We'll see.
He's going
I mean,
to.
You got to back that up with wins, though.
yeah.
He did in Tennessee. That's what I said.
I mean, he did until he
John
wasn't the
Harbaugh,
head coach anymore.
Andy
yeah, but
Reid.
that was that was a mistake getting rid of him.
I agree.
They're
But
a
boys,
dumpster
here's
fire.
where I'm going.
And
Here's where
They
I'm
didn't
going.
make any deep runs, though.
They were
like-
number one seed at one.
That
point
doesn't mean
under
they
him.
made a deep run.
Yeah,
though.
I think he did to the championship.
Did they?
think
Once,
so.
maybe?
Once or twice.
Who was the quarterback? Was it Mariota?
I don't remember.
I'm asking. I'm not trying
No,
to be
I
an
know.
asshole. You're looking at me like
No. I'm trying to think.
And I'm not trying to put you on the spot either.
I could probably
Was
answer this
Tannehill?
if I knew what you guys were
I,
talking
just
about.
saying,
Was-
as it doesn't even matter.
When they went to the playoffs, the AFC Championship,
Did the Titans-
Tannehill was he was the
Tannehill,
quarterback.
right?
So
Yeah.
they did make it to a championship.
They made it to the AFC
I don't
championship.
remember. So that's why I'm asking.
I
I'm
was
pretty
guessing,
certain
and I'm right.
they did. I'm pretty certain they did.
Congrats.
I feel so good.
You shouldn't have admitted that. You
But-
should have been I told you, Jake.
My point
No, I'm honest.
was the culture. And Franklin brings a culture into college athletics that I think everybody can appreciate, which is you talk about stability, Jake. Like that is stability.
Am I allowed
He-
to talk about stability?
He is stable. That program is stable. Now, are they going to win championships? I have no idea because they've had really good teams and can't get over the hump.
Which
But
which team are we talking about?
Penn State. We're
Oh,
back
Penn
to
State.
Penn State. You guys went on a little bunny
Well,
trail.
You started talking about NFL, so we.
No, I'm just saying about
obliged.
culture. Like you look around the league and the guys that have built the culture,
Jim Harbaugh,
John,
John
more so John. I mean, Jim has he wins and
He
he's
did it
building a culture.
in San Francisco too.
He did.
and then he went to college and did it.
Right. But
So
those
is a
that,
call is a
He did it at Stanford as well.
is an NFL coach going back to college more likely to build a strong culture like that?
we're going to find out with Belichick.
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
So
Saban did.
you've got your national titles the 20th Monday here. Ohio State and Notre Dame. Notre Dame is the 7
7 and
7,
8
8
seed
seeds.
is what we've out of the 12
in Atlanta.
in the final.
And I'm going to just go ahead and pick Notre Dame. I don't think
Ohio
that's.
State.
I think they can win that game. I really do.
I if we're picking, I have to pick Ohio State, but I really, really want Notre Dame to win.
Yeah, I
want Marcus Freeman to win too.
Why
I
are
like
they
him.
10-point underdogs?
I don't think their offense is nearly as efficient as Ohio
That's true.
State's.
Didn't Leonard have like 86 passing yards 2 games ago and they won?
Yeah, it was when Georgia didn't have Beck, though. I think that was part of the. Not that
Hey,
They
that
don't-
defense for Notre Dame has a lot
Yeah.
of takeaways, boys. It could get interesting real fast. I think it's going to be tighter than anticipated. I would not take the line. of
I don't
10.
think any of them should have had buys. I think you rank them where you rank them, and that's 1 versus 12, 2 versus 11. March Madness
I
does not
agree.
have buys.
Right.
The 1 seed plays. So I felt like, and doing it how they did it, not that Boise State didn't deserve to be in the playoff. I don't think they deserved a 4 or 3 seed in a bye.
Or SMU. Oh, no,
Yeah.
SMU didn't get the bye.
Well, what's stupid is if you're ranked 12 and then you get the 4 seed in the playoff,
You're not.
Yeah.
you're not.
That's what I'm
you're not
saying.
a 4.
They should have
I
had to
agree.
play the 1, and they play Oregon, and that's how it should have been.
And Burns kind of hit on this.
You
last
did talk
episode,
about- yeah, yeah.
that's how you wanted it to be done.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree. I can.
All right. Well, NFL playoffs are. Do we want to move on to?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's
NFL
really,
playoff.
what else? College football,
Bill Belichick got hired. That's
yeah,
the
that
biggest
happened
one.
while we've been away. Any other college football?
You think he'll be successful? Honestly,
I honestly do.
Yeah, I do.
Like listening to him and then Lombardi, who is going to be the GM there. It sounds like they're.
I think
building
the
is
interesting-
the ACC weak?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, is
anymore
Clemson not the
Miami.
powerhouse they used to be? Miami, they got Carson Beck now. We'll see.
I don't think it matters anymore because the money. Like it's going to change so much over the next 3 to 5 years.
I think the thing that he's going to have to deal with or adjust to is the
Kids,
age, the
you're dealing with
academic
kids,
side
not
of it.
adults.
Well, there's also another element is the
But
academics.
how many professional athletes still act like kids and are millionaires?
Yeah.
I think he will be successful, and I don't think after year one.
I can root for him now
But-
that he's not a Patriot. I think he's a great coach.
I think
don't
what's
know
gonna
how it's going to
happen
translate.
Is if he doesn't win a bunch of games next year, people are going to say, "Oh, it was a mistake," and you have to let it play out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But we're in a day and age where you don't.
I think the football side I'm not concerned about. It's just I think there's the academics, the college life. I don't know. We'll see how he adapts to that age.
The way they're talking
Well, he
about,
adapts well because he's got a 24-year-old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's going to North Carolina.
Is she?
No, I don't know.
She's a grad.
it's funny if she was at Duke.
No, but I think that the way that they're looking at it, the way they're explaining it, they're going to set everything up to address all of that stuff in a way that they did in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do that successfully, watch out. I think a lot of players will want to go there.
His personality
Is great
for who?
Keep going.
for entertainment purposes. He's funny.
He's dry. He's got a sense of humor, but is that going to transfer over to recruiting the top recruits in your region?
I think so.
Are you going to sway him from a Dabo Sweeney who is established, who has national championships under his belt?
Well,
if I'm an ACC coach like Dabo, or I'm kind of actually happy because I think it's going to help with recruiting. I think it's going to help make the ACC
You think it's going to
stronger.
elevate the conference?
And another thing, and then I know I'm not trying to jump ahead, but there were talks about Dion making the jump from Colorado to Dallas.
That's kind of where I wanted to go, was head coaching vacancies.
But some other people were, and I forget who it was. They made a really good point about how, you talk about places where to go to die. He was talking about, I think it was TJ Houshmandzadeh who talked about it. He was like, Dallas head coaching position is a place where coaches go to die. And he named the last 3 or 4 coaches that got fired didn't go on to ever become head coaches again.
Mm-hmm.
And so he says, if I'm Dion, I'm going to Florida State. I'm taking. Now, if you've got Bill Belichick in the ACC, and then you've got Sweeney, and then you add Dion to the ACC, that's what I would want for my conference, because I think it is a weaker, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It's not the SEC or the Big 12 or the Big 10. It's just not.
Maybe the Big 12.
Maybe.
Well, that's where Dion is now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was an interesting
Yeah, that's an interesting
thought.
take.
But I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. I don't think football, as far as the coaching, will be the problem.
Is McCarthy going to get hired?
I hope so.
I don't see why he wouldn't. He's a good coach.
Were we talking about second chances yesterday, Burns?
Oh, that's right. We were.
Segue.
Yeah.
Holy segue.
Yeah, the second chance.
You were on the
He was
phone when we talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
You were there.
Yeah.
I think
He's
Mike
seen it.
McCarthy, because we talked about players that,
You mean third chance for Mike McCarthy?
sure, whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying we were talking about.
Comebacks.
Was it what was the it was kind of your premise of it.
Oh, I
So-
was asking if Henry Ruggs will get a chance when he gets out. He'll still be 26 years old, most likely, when he gets out. Does he get another shot?
Not in today's world now.
And I
think he
said,
does.
and what did I said? Maybe.
Yeah, I think you
I think
said
I'd
maybe.
like to. I'd like to.
Yeah.
And then I brought
This
up. I
isn't
brought up.
15 years ago where Ray Lewis, Ray Rice, like Darryl.
But like I brought up
Strawberry.
Trevor Bauer. He's been cleared of all
Yeah,
wrongdoing,
everything.
and he can't get a gig in the MLB. But like Kareem Hunt,
That could have a lot to do with his antics.
what? But Deshaun Watson got
You know?
260 guaranteed.
Michael Vick, that's who we brought up.
Tiger Woods made a comeback. Michael Vick made a comeback. He's the head football coach now. Vic.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Out of college, right?
yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I think Ruggs
don't
will
think
get a
so.
chance. I think he will.
I think if
Why not
Deshaun
sign
Watson,
him to a practice squad and see what he can do?
He was always just
He's fast.
You're right. He's a Deshaun Jackson
You saw
type
him
guy.
1 year,
And in the NFL, though, how many guys are there like that
See,
anymore?
that- the point of that-
I don't know if that game really plays in today's game.
What, the fast wide receiver?
The fast wide receiver that all he does is go deep. You know, Deshaun Jackson was
Well, yeah, he
never
has
an eight catch guy with 100 yards and a touchdown.
Right.
He was a 2 catch guy with 85 yards and 1 touchdown.
Is Tyreek Hill similar to that?
I don't think so.
Not
Tyreek
now.
ate up. He had over 100 receptions in the last 2 years, and then this year
he was all of that. He was a deep
hurt.
threat and
In Kansas City, he was like initially.
But he also
was
can play
just
slot. He can beat you in the middle of the field. Deshaun Jackson was never that guy. And I don't think Henry
Tyreek
Ruggs was either.
Could beat you deep, and then but he's also going to have like 10 targets. a
That's
game.
my point. I don't think
I
it transfers.
think Henry Ruggs gets a shot.
Well, we'll put a little side bet on it. We'll bet a burrito.
Wow, we're gonna.
Well,
bet a
you'll just
burrito.
buy me one then.
Yeah, you've bought me too. So
I think
owe you
I
one.
think the funnier
See,
bit,
1 for 2.
the bit in there is guys that have made a return that maybe shouldn't have versus guys that.
Kind of like Sam Darnold.
No, we're talking about guys that had like done things that they shouldn't have done.
Like, what'd you say, Doc Gooden?
Well, these
Or
guys,
Daryl
we talk
Strawberry.
about private conversations sometimes. You know, it comes up every now and then
Well, those were the fun
in the
ideas.
podcast.
Yeah.
And
Well, 'cause a
you
lot of
guys
the-
were saying
a
that
lot
I
of-
was wrong about Sam Darnold.
Okay.
You guys said, is Sam Darnold going to do Sam Darnold things? And unfortunately for the Vikings, he showed up the last 2 games. Yes, he got sacked. Okay. He also didn't release the ball. There
So
were several sacks that,
two
dude, just
games
get
out
rid of the
year
ball.
Make him terrible. He won 14 games.
He didn't. You
Oh, gosh.
always say he.
He's one of the
They.
top 5 passers in the league this
Get
year.
your pronouns right. It was they.
He
It was
was
they.
one of the top 5 passers in the league while getting sacked 50
Burns.
plus times.
I
Like,
commend.
I can agree that he showed some bad passes in those games and overthrew and things like that. He was rushed a lot of the time, but I don't think that it makes him he sucks. It's Sam Darnold.
I'm
that was
not-
the first time he
Burns.
played in big games like that. No, you brought it up, so I'm going to
yeah,
give you my
and I'm going to
rebut.
commend his efforts on the field this year. However, when it matters, he showed up.
When did it ever matter before for him? At what team did he play in a game of that significance?
I guess the question.
And that might be the question that we need to answer.
At what
he never
point-
has, and I don't know if he ever will again.
who didn't do Sam Darnold things this year that because only so many teams made the playoffs, right?
Kyler Murray had a down year, in my opinion.
So he did Sam Darnold things. Who else did Brock Purdy?
Trevor
do Sam-
Lawrence is
Brock Purdy.
awful.
Trevor
Brock
Lawrence.
Purdy.
So Trevor Lawrence did Trevor
Anthony
Lawrence
Richardson.
things. Did Tua do Tua things?
Tua
Yeah, he did.
Oh wait, they're 8-9. Never mind.
Oh,
Zip.
well, you just said two.
My bad. My bad. I didn't say
No,
the
they won 9.
tuna cans.
No, they were 8 and 9.
They should be
Or
called
8-9,
the
yeah.
Miami tuna cans.
And how many of those losses came when he wasn't there?
But it's,
They were 2 and 6 when he took back
but the
over.
How many
team-
of the
but the
Vikings
team- the
wins
team
came
lost.
when he wasn't there?
Exactly.
the team. It's not him. He doesn't. He's not the reason they won.
And that's my point. That's to Burns' rebuttal here.
But you were saying that.
Sam Darnold didn't take the Vikings to a 14-win season. Their defense was
but the lack of
spectacular.
Tua
But if he-
is why they're 8-9.
Spectacular defense this year.
If he had 3 wins and 14 losses, you'd say, "Oh, well,
All
that's
right.
on."
Let's
Sam
ask
Darnold.
this question for
Could
the
J.J.
for the-
Sam
McCarthy have
Darnold
won
at
11?
for this,
and could they
for
still
this-
be the 5 seed?
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Nope.
Yep.
Watch your lips.
I saw him in the
for
preseason.
this season, we're talking about this season, current season. Would you rather the Dolphins had Tua or Sam Darnold?
Tua.
Okay, well then that's why
Always.
you're watching at home.
They are too.
But Tua does Tua things too, and then makes it not win.
Dude,
Makes it not
Tua
win.
was great when he came back.
But
he
he
had
did
one
Tua
bad
things. He
game.
got hurt.
He had one bad game.
He did Tua things. He got hurt. That's a Tua thing.
We're not focusing on the Tua. I'm saying how many other players did Sam Darnold things? Geno Smith.
No, Geno
Joe
Smith
Burrow
threw
did
for
Joe Burrow
4,300
things.
yards.
Jordan loved.
Geno Smith did
Joe
great.
Burrow did Joe Burrow things.
Yeah,
Didn't make the playoffs.
You know I'm a Joe Burrow guy. It's not about making the playoffs.
Jordan Love.
You
did
guys
Jordan
said
Love thing.
It is about making the playoffs. That's all these guys are trying to do is win a Super Bowl.
right, and he's not ever going to do it.
I hope he does.
Sam Darnold
I
will
do
not
too.
ever do it.
I hope he
I'm
does.
saying it right now.
I
The
don't care
greatest
if
to
he's on the
ever sling
Bears.
it didn't do it.
Yeah, he's
So-
not ever going to do it.
That doesn't mean he can't have success.
I don't think he will. Are you going to pay him?
No,
Are you
I mean,
gonna pay
I'm not
him?
paying what they're saying they're going to pay him. No.
Are you going to pay him?
You do a Baker Mayfield type of deal. with him.
And then
33.
what do you do with J.J. McCarthy and Daniel
trade him.
Jones?
They're
I
talking
don't-
about trading him.
I don't think the Vikings are going to. I think he's going to go
Oh,
to the
okay.
open market.
Well, he
And
goes.
the Vikings should
so
bring
he
in
goes to
somebody
the
else.
Raiders.
Sam Darnold, you saying
Yeah.
he's going to open market? Because they've already signed, I think, Daniel Jones as their backup.
Yeah, so he's going to go
Yeah,
to the
so he's
Raiders.
in it.
So either Sam Darnold's gone,
Right.
or J.J. McCarthy's gone. One of them is not coming back. I'm pretty sure I read that Daniel Jones is staying as the
I don't
backup.
think I don't think McCarthy's going to go. I think they're going to run with him. I don't agree with it. I think he should sit another year and learn a little more. Do what happens in Green Bay.
Could Daniel Jones run the offense like Darnold?
No,
They're very similar.
no.
They both had very
I
similar
can't
I
passes.
think Sam Darnold throws it a little better than
And
Daniel
you
Jones
can't
does.
say that like that Daniel Jones.
But what's
would
wrong?
Do better.
What is wrong with Darnold to the Raiders? I don't.
If they
Yeah.
pay him, I think you can get better. There's better you're in the draft. I would take my chances.
Who in the draft?
I would take my chances on 3 quarterbacks versus Sam Darnold.
Who?
Ward, Shador,
No.
and I'm not saying these are going to transfer over. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying right here. I'm just saying if I'm the franchise, okay, I don't think Sam Darnold is this franchise guy. I think he's great. He's a journeyman backup. Billy Volek was out of Fresno State was one of the best backups ever. Sam Darnold is that guy.
How long
Trent
has Sam
Dilfer
Darnold been
is
in the
that
league?
guy. 6-7 years maybe.
Thought it was like 4 or 5, right? 5. Maybe?
I don't know. He was with
But
he was with
that's
the
a
Jets, then the
journeyman now?
Panthers, and then the Niners, now the Vikings.
He was
Yeah,
with
that's
the
a
Prancers?
journeyman.
The Prancers, is that what you call them?
Pretty much. That's what they are.
Prancing
man.
all over the league, dog.
Bryce Young, he's prancing. He pranced pretty well in the last 2 games. So
He's coming back.
Last,
You know what?
like 6 games.
You know what? He's a star, right? I mean, he showed it in 6 games. He is the
Well,
star.
according to you guys, he
No.
would be a star.
No.
Yes.
Who are we
According to
talking
you-
about?
According to you, 2 games make somebody a bum. 2 bad
No.
games. At the
No,
end
what
of the
he's
season.
saying
6 years does.
is
No.
that those
You can't have one good season and then be considered great.
I'm not considering him great. Nobody said that.
but that's what they do now.
Okay,
But
good enough to
he
pay.
had 2 bad
you
games
said it wasn't
at the end of a great season, and you're
Burns.
saying he's dog shit.
Burns. I didn't say he was dog shit. Did I? Did I say Sam Darnold is dog shit? Did I
now
say
we're
that?
gonna get into
Subliminal
semantics.
messages.
Yeah,
You said that I don't agree that they should get rid of J.J. McCarthy and keep Darnold. That's what you said.
no, I never said that.
Did he not just say
So you-
that he didn't
No,
agree?
No, I didn't say that at all. What I said is I think that J.J. McCarthy should still be the backup to whoever is going to be the quarterback, whether it's Sam Darnold or they bring somebody else in. That's what I was saying. If I didn't articulate it correctly,
Okay. Well,
go pound sand.
we don't need to go on Sam Darnold anymore. I think he's a bum.
See, there we go. Okay.
I think
But
he
why is he a bum?
Because he hasn't done anything. Kevin O'Connell is amazing.
Both can be true.
Kevin O'Connell and
So-
Brian
so-
Flores together was amazing this
So-
year. That made the Vikings. Schemes, they had a good running game. They have great weapons on the outside. Addison's great.
Short of winning
Jefferson's
a Super Bowl,
great.
there's
Hawkinson's
nothing that
great.
Sam Darnold can
Jones
do.
is great.
What you're saying is Sam Darnold is lower than like Nick Foles.
Nick Foles is a Super Bowl champ, and you guys like to use the Super Bowl
I'm genuinely
as the Holy Grail.
Well, but then
You like to use
what
that
else
shit.
does Sam Darnold need to do?
Do it again.
Because Nick Foles,
You had 5 opportunities before
coming
this
in
one, and you
late
never did it. So,
and leading the Eagles to a Super Bowl that Carson Wentz never would have done.
I mean,
Okay,
he
quick-
got hurt late in the
Quick
season.
question. What teams was he on before?
The Panthers, the Jets, the Niners.
Okay. 2 out of those 3 teams are horrible, right? Their franchises suck. Everything sucks. The schemes, like you're talking about. He went to San Francisco, played a couple of games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did well under a good scheme.
Several people have.
And then goes to the Vikings, does well under a good scheme.
Right.
Okay, so
and my
maybe
point,
he was not in the right spots before.
or he didn't have a good supporting cast. Yes, I understand that. But I don't think he's this franchise guy that you pay a ton of money for.
I don't think so
he's a
either.
backup.
Backups are making $20 million now, so that's what he's in, like the $20 to $30 million range. to me.
Backups are making $20 million a year.
I believe so.
Which one?
Maybe not, but it's
Maybe
close.
Fields.
It's like $15 million.
And he probably isn't either. But
Let's see.
I bet you they're making 5 to 7.
million.
These guys are all on their phones. What are
I'm
you guys?
trying to-
What are you
I'm-
looking up,
I'm
Jake?
trying to
He's
see-
looking up backup quarterback average quarterback salaries on Google. AI is going to tell us.
$10 million.
Okay,
$12 million for a couple guys.
and I would pay Sam Darnold that
That's what he got paid this year. I think that he deserves a raise.
because he
From
was
that.
considered to be the backup to JJ McCarthy.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so I don't think they have actually signed
Anyway,
Daniel Jones as a backup.
Oh, okay.
That would make that.
Very
I only say that
unfortunate
because that makes the
season for the
difference.
Vikings.
Because they may let him go and keep Sam Darnold
Right.
as the backup or starter. So, somebody's going
Well,
essentially.
somebody's going to pay Sam Darnold. No matter what, he's going to get paid as a starter.
and good for him.
Yeah.
I don't know where he starts though. The Raiders, maybe the Browns.
Oh, gosh.
How in the hell did we have a 10-minute debate on Sam
It,
On
it was
Sam
probably
Darnold?
about 15 minutes. So I'm curious, is McCarthy going to get a job?
It just
Oh,
tells
that's
you
right,
that we
you
can
did
fight
ask that.
about
Not
anything.
JJ, Mike.
Oh, I know. Well, JJ
All right.
has a job.
Well, let's get off the Vikings. We're done. They lost.
They suck. Haha, Tanner.
I mean,
Squirrel card.
are you like the Chiefs now? So it's over.
Yeah, I still have my dog's still in the fight.
Yeah, this guy.
One of your dogs.
Whatever.
My
He has
dog-
multiple dogs.
My dog is still in the fight. McCarthy, I think he'll get a job.
Saints?
Yeah, possibly.
How's he do at the Saints?
I saw something where he comes in, he brings Aaron Rodgers in, and they ship Carr out. It was conjecture.
You get McCarthy to the Raiders.
We're not going to talk about frickin' Aaron Rodgers, dude.
You send Devontae and Carr back to the Raiders with Brock Bowers.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm to the listeners, to the viewership that we have. I'm
surprised
You
sorry.
said you wanted to talk about Rodgers? You wanted to?
Yes, the answer to McCarthy is yes. I don't know
think so.
where. Who knows?
Uh,
Next,
yeah, Jacksonville. Maybe.
Pete Carroll.
does Dion go to the NFL?
Dion goes to Dallas, yeah. And what a dumpster fire
and
that's going to
ruins
be.
that franchise for even longer.
Not
Not because of
I
him.
think
but-
Jerry Jones is
Yeah.
ruining that
Yeah.
day by
no,
day.
I'm not saying Dion will, but if they trade,
You think
up
it'll be
to
worse?
I think if they trade up to get Shador, that's the biggest mistake.
I think they're going to end up. Here's my prediction: is they're going to trade with the Raiders, and they're going to trade Dak and get rid of that contract. And the Raiders are getting Dak, and Shador is going to be a Cowboy, and his dad's going to be the coach.
Raiders.
Not
are,
a bold prediction, Cotton, but it's
are
a
they
prediction.
the second pick or fourth?
I think they're the fourth.
Who has the first? Is it Tennessee?
Titans.
Yeah. So I was reading that Tennessee and the Cowboys work a deal for Dak.
I think Sam Darnold may get signed by the Titans, and they take Travis Hunter.
What about the kid from the Patriots? Everybody got all revved up about
Drake May?
No, the backup.
Was it Milton?
Milton.
Oh, Joe Milton.
Melton.
After that last game, the people are going after him potentially.
Yeah. Oh, to get him
Yeah.
like to play?
Yeah.
I don't think the Patriots would want to get rid of a backup like that. Paying him nothing.
Same
Well,
as like the
Vrabel's he's gonna evaluate.
Packers and Malik
he's gonna-
Willis, same boat. I think you kind of want to keep that.
Yeah, you'd
I
think.
mean, the
so.
backups played a pretty significant role.
Malik Willis may be another guy that gets a shot again after this year as a starter.
I mean, the Bengals could probably.
I'm
be in
taking
need. They
$10
didn't
million
make
to
the
hold a
playoffs.
clipboard, dude. That's what I'm
Oh,
doing.
dude, yeah.
If that's what
10
you're
mil to be a
saying,
backup
yeah,
quarterback. That's like yours. Like, I'll just transfer to Notre Dame, make another 6-7
Yeah.
million.
Ewers should have stayed
And come out
in
next
college
year.
Football. He's not as good. They should have played Arch.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
tall that kid. He's big, dude.
Is
Yeah.
he?
Manning, yeah, he's a big boy.
What about Will Howard? Do you think like nobody's really talking about him, and he's looked good, and he looked good against Oregon at the beginning of the year too.
He was a Kansas State guy before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
because he's done college football. He's done.
he'll get drafted. He's a 3rd round guy, 5th round guy, probably.
You think Shador's better than him?
I think Shador's just more hyped.
Yeah.
I don't think Shador. I think the same as Caleb Williams. And I went back. I didn't lose the bet. It was more than 20.
I don't think you went back.
I have the book.
Well, show it to me.
I'm going to when we leave here because it's here. I brought it.
In that, we went, because I wouldn't commit to the more than 20 passing. We went combined. Didn't he have a rushing touchdown?
I don't know. He's a
I didn't lose the
disaster
bet.
too.
I didn't. It wasn't a
Shador's
bet.
the same type of guy, but
it wasn't a bet.
I don't think he's as polished as Caleb Williams is.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No, go ahead.
No,
I mean, I'm done.
I was going to completely interrupt you and just because I was like, I knew I saved something in my phone that I wanted to share with you guys
okay, let's share it
before
now.
we get into like our playoff talk, because I know we did predictions and I didn't write them down.
I did pick the Rams, guys.
Yeah, whatever.
And I picked them to
And
beat
here's
the
the
Eagles
thing,
too.
as I don't even,
Just so we
I
know.
don't remember
Yeah.
who we picked.
We
I don't
asked him
think
to write them down.
He's going to tell us that we picked all the losers.
Yes.
And he picked
Yes.
all the winners.
No.
Yep.
Okay, you ready for this? These are just insane stats from football careers. So Larry Fitzgerald was a wide receiver for 17 years. He retired with more tackles than drops.
Wow.
Pretty impressive.
A lot of picks being thrown, huh?
In 1962, the Houston Oilers had 5 games with 5 interceptions, 5 thrown interceptions.
Per game?
Yes. They were 5-0 in those games.
Jared Goff.
The 1974 NFL draft had 5 future Hall of Famers.
The 19 what?
1974 NFL draft had 5 future Hall of Famers, and the Steelers drafted 4 of them.
Wow. I said that because he threw 5 picks this year.
Talking about Mike Vrabel.
Okay. Mike Vrabel. Go ahead.
That was for you.
Former linebacker Mike Vrabel had 10 receptions on offense in his career. They were all touchdowns. Kurt Warner only played a full 16-game season 3 times. Each time he took his team to the Super Bowl.
Hey, E.J. Warner, go Dogs. His son, Fresno State. What else you got?
Gail Gilbert.
I know him.
Do you?
Yeah.
What position?
Offensive.
Say tackle.
Offensive
Say
tackle.
tackle.
Say tackle?
That's what I was saying.
Gail Gilbert.
Defensive lineman. I have no idea.
I'm assuming he was a backup quarterback.
Oh, he's making $10 million a year somewhere.
He was making
Gail
$10
Gilbert is
hot
the
to
only
cop.
player in NFL history to go to 5 straight Super Bowls. He lost all 5.
God, did he play for the Bills?
That's him right there.
Let me see.
Oh, he's a Charger.
Oh.
5
Well,
to
if
play
5 different teams,
Like
probably.
to get to 1 is hard.
Yeah.
To lose 5, bro. Oh my god.
Did he get traded to a
I
team
don't
that
know.
made it and then he still lost?
He must have.
That's
to go 5 in a row.
1994, Bucky Richardson. What position?
Bucky Richardson sounds like a running back to
Running
me.
back?
Wide receiver.
Bucky Richardson once threw a completion and an interception on the same play.
As a running back?
No, he's a quarterback.
Oh.
He threw an interception, a completion, and an interception on the same play. It was also the final pass of his NFL career.
That's like Josh Allen throwing a passing TD and then also rushing for it the same play. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
This kind of sounds like Jeff's team. In 2010, the San Diego Chargers had both the number 1 ranked offense and defense in yards per game. They missed the playoffs.
Wow.
That would suck.
That's all of them. I just thought those were
How does
interesting.
that even happen?
Yeah, right?
That's crazy.
You have the
Yeah.
best offense, yards per game, and defense give up. And you can't make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's speaking of playoffs.
Yeah.
Jinx. Go ahead. Where do you want to go? Go ahead.
Let's talk
the
about
floor's
the
mine?
floor is your
Yeah,
guys.
I
It
kind
was
of
a
have a
rough
feeling
weekend.
where we're going to go.
It was a rough weekend last weekend watching the Packers lose. I didn't enjoy that. Had my son talking crap to me and then talking about how good those Vikings are, and it was a pleasure. The week started off great watching the Vikings lose. It's fun. My other dog's still in the fight with Kansas City, and they're going to three-peat.
So I think we should. I think we should.
They're going to three-peat.
You're out of the camera
Jake?
now.
No, I'm done.
Oh, you're done. You quit. I mean, for me, it's
allowing
hard.
the two of you to talk.
And by the way, because I don't know if we'll be able to get in next week. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to both of you. It's on
Thanks.
the same day.
Yeah, we share a birthday. How crazy is that?
Happy lips.
I think, and the reason I say birthdays
life.
and I bring that up is, Coxie, do you think we should put an age limit on which you should be able to like two NFL teams as a man?
Yeah, at like 10 years old. I think we do it at 10.
The AFC
You're supposed to
and
fake
NFC.
laugh,
you-
dude. What the?
I think we establish our
I'm just fucking with
Teams
you,
that we
Birdsey.
like.
It's fun.
I don't care
But
what
Bert-
you guys think.
but Bert-
You
The
do,
thing
though.
Is, no, what,
No, you
your
do, Bert.
opinion
Because then
of
you're
liking
gonna get
two-
real
you
pissed
care,
at T
you care
minus
a lot
10.
about what we think about
9, 8. Burnsy's gonna blow up.
I
this
don't.
bit.
I don't care what. you
Yes,
guys
you
think
do,
about it.
though.
No, you saying that over and over,
You
trying
do.
to
I know
gaslight
you
me
care
into
because
caring.
look
I
how
don't
he gets
care.
mad when we say this.
No, I get mad that
I'm
you
winking
guys
the whole time.
Yeah,
say
he's-
stupid shit.
No, we're not.
Yeah, it's stupid.
So then
it's dumb.
10 is too young, is what you're
It's
saying.
dumb. Yeah, a little bit.
43 fair.
43?
I'm gonna. The day that I
Do you want to
go
go to
down,
the?
go 6 feet under is the day that it's too.
So
young.
what are we tattooing? What are we putting on your tombstone? A Kansas City Chief logo or the Packers? Who'd you like first?
A loving father. and
Who'd you
a
like
great
first?
husband.
Well,
No,
we're
that's
going
what
to
you're
put
putting
all
on my
that.
tombstone.
We're going to put
No.
all that.
And then we're
there.
gonna have like
See, now he's
you're
mad.
not
You've
putting it-
you,
all
you've
the
struck a
names
nerve.
of
Let's
the
keep
kids.
going, Jake. We're here.
There's not enough
It's like a-
headstone for that.
Yeah.
Burns was a Dodger fan at one time, a Giants fan, an Astros fan.
I don't know
he's a
any of
Chiefs
that stuff.
fan. He's a
Look,
Packers
I
fan.
can't.
He
No
makes
comment.
Stuff up. Jeff makes stuff.
I
up.
plead the 6th. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
plead
right.
the 6th.
the sis.
Mm-hmm.
You were a Braves fan, so don't even go there. Like and had
I am a
Braves stuff.
Chipper Jones fan. He's one
No,
of my
you were a
favorite players of
Braves
all
fan.
time.
You were a
It goes
Braves
Will
fan.
Clark,
You were a Braves
Chipper
fan.
Jones, Cal Ripken Jr.,
It's played
Nolan
out.
Ryan, Greg Maddux. Notice how 2 of those are Braves.
Notice
A
how
lot of white
You
guys.
can
were a
like
Braves
the
fan.
players.
A lot of
You
white
liked the
guys
team.
in that
You
list
can-
You
there.
had the hats. You were rooting for
Yes.
them. Yeah,
I had the Chipper jersey.
Yeah, because you were a fan of the team.
No diversity over
I have
there.
I have a
You were
Peyton
a
Manning
fan of the
jersy.
team.
I have a Peyton Manning jersey. I'm
Another
a
white
Peyton
guy.
Manning fan. I do like the white guys. What's wrong with that?
Fucking around. It's funny.
Jeez.
Oh
Making
gosh,
this
go Chiefs.
Where does Jeter on that list?
on my list.
Yeah. Somewhere in that top 10?
15, probably.
15, not even 10.
Well, it's kind of a different era. I mean,
get
I'm
it.
more of a '90s.
Okay. I was just.
I'm
whatever.
Ken Griffey's in there.
Let's get back to fighting. So
Well, you,
Ding
you-
ding ding ding.
no age.
you messed all that up.
There is no age
It's
limit.
10.
There is
10?
no age
You
limit.
should know at 10
There is no age limit.
that you can just
and,
switch.
And I like
You can
Patrick
switch
Mahomes.
teams.
So I'll take your.
That's fine.
I like Patrick Mahomes.
You don't need to like
and
the
I
Chiefs and root for
him.
him. Root for Patrick Mahomes.
Now that
No.
I can live with.
yeah.
I
That's
like
like
Andy
fantasy
Reid.
football.
Travis
I don't like
Kelce.
the Angels, but I like
he
Mike
likes
Trout.
the Chiefs.
I do.
I
You
don't like
love the
the
Chiefs.
there's-
You
I
love
don't
them more
think
than the
there's-
Packers.
No,
Just
that's
admit
not true.
it.
That's not
for
true.
once.
Why are
Well,
you
'cause-
getting so hot
Admit
and
it.
bothered
because the
over
Chiefs
that?
have Super
Don't-
Bowls.
Exactly.
Don't knock that around.
Exactly.
They're
That's
expensive.
why all we
Yeah.
have these New England Patriot fans now.
Hey, I have
oh,
some
where
blood
are you
pressure
guys?
meds for you. Calm down.
What about
No,
Eagles
no, no,
fans?
no, no.
Calm
I'm
down.
going somewhere with
Calm
this.
it down.
Get there. Let's get there.
Yeah, do it in a calm voice.
We graduated in the year
calm.
2000.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of Patriots fans. A lot of Patriots fans.
Yeah.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Where are
I
those
don't
Patriots
follow them.
hats?
I don't follow them.
Do you even know what that's from? Did you ever watch Conan O'Brien? They used to have that bit, the year 2000. No, sorry. Fighting.
He look. He wants
Round
to fight
three.
you. He
Round
wants
three.
to fight you.
I just want Burns to admit that he likes the Chiefs more than the Packers.
You
and
want
he
to-
won't do it because he talks about the
See,
Chiefs
here we go
in more
again.
detail
Here we
than he ever
go
does the
again.
Packers.
Here we go. Are you done?
The Packers are always
apparently-
watching the
No,
I
I'm
can't
not
talk.
until you admit it.
I can't talk unless
Admit it.
you're done.
Okay, I'm done if you admit it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Stop trying to gaslight me. Look it up. You probably will.
I know what gaslighting is.
Stop trying to do that. Whoa, my voice. And I can feel however I want to feel, brother. You know?
But on this program,
You can feel
I
like
can
a queef
feel-
and root for the Chiefs.
oh,
Yeah.
that's
I don't care. I'm
you
the
can do
chief.
that.
I'm the chief queef. If you want, I'll go there. Whatever.
Okay.
But I love the Packers more.
I don't. Do you?
If it was Packers,
Okay, now
and
I'm not
Chiefs
talking to you
playing-
anymore.
If it was Chackers and Peefs
Jackers.
playing
Uh-huh.
the Jackers and the Peefs, I would root for the Packers.
Okay.
So, case closed.
All right.
Yeah, because
Nancy
either
Drew.
way you win.
Hey, Nancy Drew.
Either way,
Exactly.
Case
He's a
closed.
hedger.
Case closed.
Hedger.
Case closed.
You like the Chiefs.
I do.
Yeah, you love them.
Love's a strong word.
I mean, I don't like the Phillies, but I like Bryce Harper and Trey Turner.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
you like their
guys
players,
can
dude.
have
I get
the
that.
way
I
you
like
guys-
a lot of players.
the
But
way
I don't root for the Phillies.
the
Hey,
way
I
you
love
guys-
Bobby Witt. I'll never be a
Can I-
Royals fan.
Can I
Can
interject?
I finish? Can I finish?
Can I finish? The way that you guys direct your fandom is the way that you do. The way that I do.
No, it is not
can-
open
No.
for
You can
interpretation.
both
No.
eat shit.
No. Most
And-
I
human
already
beings
did
have
that today. Okay.
most
I've used that 3 times. I'm
most
sorry,
human
Mom.
beings root for one team.
Oh, you've done a survey
After
on
10.
all of them. Most human.
As a
beings?
matter of
You've-
fact-
you've surveyed it.
As a matter of fact,
we did. And
Not
here it is.
do it.
It's a big reveal
Did you see the Eagles fan though? Speaking of fandom,
that got banned.
that he got banned and fired from his job.
What'd he say?
He called her a fat, ugly. See you next Tuesday.
And that got him banned.
Well, apparently the Packers dude he's a content creator too, and I don't know. But like losing your job, really?
I could see that more than getting
Like it's a
banned
bad
from the
look. Don't
stadium.
get me wrong. Is way out of line. Like I don't know, but
Nothing
to get
surprises me now.
fired,
Yeah,
fired.
fired.
I don't know. Anyways,
I'm about ready to fire Burns for the way that he's acting today.
No, you're mad because
Well, all
you're-
requests gotta
the
go
way
through
that
the
you're trying
HR
to
department,
Tell,
so-
tell me
I-
how to feel.
See,
I don't
Burns-
feel that way.
Nobody's getting defensive other than you.
Oh,
you're the only one
Please, you
getting
were
defensive.
you were over here shaking the thing.
Yeah.
You say I'm getting defensive because I'm trying to
hey,
tell you what.
Free
how I
fire,
feel.
full
This
fire.
is called passion.
No.
Yours is anger.
No.
This is called passion. Okay,
Anger.
when you're banging
Here-
tables like this, you're passionate about
here's
something. I'm
anger.
passionate about
Here it is.
people
Here it
that
is.
stick with a team
Oh!
and don't go
okay,
with just
so
winners.
Look at the camera,
like you.
and you speak your piece about your two teams, your two favorites,
I already have.
and then you can do the
What am
same.
I supposed to say about him?
I don't know. Defend yourself.
I don't need
Justify it.
to. I don't need to. That's what I'm saying. He's trying to say I'm getting mad. I was rebutting, and the bit's done. It's done. It's over. It's stale.
I kind of agree.
It's stale.
Whatever.
It's stale.
He loves them both.
If you think there's an age limit, please
Let us know, please. And is it okay to love two teams? Let us know that too.
Playoff football, divisional rounds.
Hang on. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Saturday, you got the Texans at the Chiefs. Burns?
What do you think, Jake?
The Chiefs.
Cox?
I'm going with the Texans defense.
I'm also picking the Texans.
The way that you. Okay, go ahead.
Not their offense.
So,
I'm going with
if the defense has a great
I
game,
mean, the
the Texans
offense-
win in your thing.
Offense wasn't terrible the other day.
No, it was good enough.
Also, Commanders at Lions. Coxie.
This is actually a really tough one for me because I think there is something magical about Jaden Daniels. I don't know what it is. Like the guy, if it comes down to the last play of the game and he has the ball, the Commanders could win, but they're not going to. Lions.
I'm going to say Commanders.
I mean, I'm picking the Lions to win the Super Bowl. So,
Me
Lions.
too. Hashtag me too.
Sunday's games.
Okay.
Rams
Rams.
at the Eagles.
Rams.
I can see that.
I said that last week. I say it again. Rams.
If there's an upset, would this be the one? Would you call this one an upset? If there is one? just because they have like you could just call him
Honestly,
grandpa quarterback. Although I like Matt Stafford a
everybody
lot.
that's left in the NFC,
I don't think there's
anything's an upset.
I don't either. I kind of agree with this.
Texans would be an upset.
Maybe that'd be the only one.
To
maybe
Burns.
right? No,
It would
I think we
upset
talked about
Burns.
this, Burnsy. That we
Yeah.
both agreed on that.
Yeah.
I think we're all.
It would upset
I would
Burns.
maybe the Rams, maybe, but I don't think really any of them are upsets.
Texans would be an upset.
Can we pause and just go with this? Why are you like an agitator right now? Why are you like the Eagles fan that was cussing at people?
I'm not cussing.
What
at
did
you.
wait?
you're trying to
now
poke and
what?
prod.
What pinched your nipples now? What did it right now? What did he do?
You didn't hear it?
What flicked your
You
sack
didn't
right
hear it?
now? What
going.
what plucked your eyebrows now? What flicked your earlobe now? What got you rattled up, Burns? You don't even remember anymore, do you?
No, I do. When you said the Texans would be an upset, and this little guy over here.
Oh, now I'm little.
It will be an upset for Burns.
Okay, he's
Burns will
not
be upset.
personally or physically attacking your stature. Okay.
No, I'm saying little mentally right now
that's-
because he keeps
what's
going
worse?
back to it.
I think that would be worse.
Like,
No, I think we
he's
both
trying to
know.
think of
I think we both know that's
Now,
not the
if you
case.
say mental midget, is that offensive still?
I mean,
any word with midget in it is.
What about
yeah.
like midget
What if
race
you
cars?
said-
It's little
so-
people only now.
But no, but
little
like they
person?
don't like. I watch racing and they're called
That'd
midgets.
be-
That's what they're called.
That
The cars are called the midget race car.
Yeah, and that's offensive.
Yeah.
Now
You would have
Not
to
for
say
me.
little
to the car.
Midget racing.
little midget.
And then somebody could be like, "Well, what form are you talking about? What's midget racing?" Are you
I mean, I think midget's probably still fair. No,
I know I'm not saying
fair
it
game.
as I'm not referring to a little person,
right?
you know.
Yeah.
But mental midget. That's where my mind went. Sorry, I threw that off again. That's twice today.
On paper, the Commanders are.
I wonder if they like two
that
teams.
would be an upset, right? Sorry,
Okay, sorry. We didn't.
I muted yours. I muted yours.
Regroup. Rams, Eagles.
Rams.
I like it.
Rams.
Rams.
Yep, 100% Rams.
I'm gonna say the Eagles.
Sore.
And then Bills Ravens
all
is-
the way.
Ravens.
What a game, right? This one's
This is exciting.
Where are we watching this,
Lamar
fellas?
again losing in the big game.
where
That's
we
what's
watching.
gonna happen.
Where we watching this at?
I'm available.
Your house, Coxie's house,
That's where it'll
in the
have to be.
backyard.
in the backyard.
I'm gonna swim.
You're not coming. Chiefs aren't playing.
I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna swim also.
you really you.
I'm gonna skinny dip.
You're skipping.
Everybody has
You're like a
bills
record
except
right now.
Burns.
What should I call that? What should I call skinny dipping? Fat dipping? what would I call it?
That's interesting.
That's a
What
good
would what, husky dipping? Chubby dipping?
Chub dip.
chub dip.
Yeah.
The chub dip.
chub
But then that can be
Half chub.
construed as.
Are you calling me fat, Burns?
I didn't say.
Is that what you guys are trying to do right now? Hurt my feelings?
More chubby because
Well, you hurt mine.
That's politically correct too.
Chubby, is
Chubby.
definitely not what I am, though. Chubby's a couple lbs.
thick
You know,
swimming.
no,
thick
they're-
swimming.
hey, but
Look,
you know
that was
what? That's
nice.
funny.
That's nice. Thick swimming.
Thick swim? Nah, I don't like that one.
Dick
It's not-
swimming.
Dick swimming? I could do that.
Yeah. Then it doesn't refer to anything.
Yeah.
Except your pecker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't swim. I haven't.
You haven't swam with your pecker in a long time, huh?
I haven't skinny dipped.
Now, I
in
can
quite
say if
some
you're
time.
taking
You are
baths
spinning a lot.
still,
God no, I hate baths. That's disgusting.
What is that?
I said it like Jack
You
does.
take a bath?
No, that's gross.
When's the last time you've taken a bath?
I can't even remember. I was a kid. I hated them. You're just sitting in your own dirt.
you're saying Ravens?
Ravens.
I don't think
We're not gonna talk
you think
about
a lot
our
of grown
bathing.
men take baths.
I have.
I mean, I've taken a bath.
Like if you're hurting or something. And
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah,
I've
that's
done
what I
that.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've taken.
I don't
sitz
just-
baths.
no, I
You're
don't-
not, you're not like, oh man, I can't wait to get home to take a bath.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not like, hey, son, I need you to get out of the bath. It's my turn. Leave
out,
the toys.
Yeah.
Leave me the ducky.
Yeah, go
And
ahead
the
and leave
bubbles.
the water in there.
Oh, all the
It's
piss.
full.
That's disgusting.
It's full.
Dude.
I don't even know how he takes a bath in there because it's Bugattis and it's just toys. It's full of toys.
and bubbles.
Does he still piss in the bath?
No.
So?
Sure
Okay.
he
When
does.
did that stop?
Sure he does.
a long time ago.
And you know what? Every human being pees in the pool, or you have.
I don't-
You may not
I have.
consistently.
How about
I
the
have.
shower?
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
daily.
Try to go down the drain, but
I would
be
rather
respectful.
not
Sometimes you hit
pee
the
in the
walls.
toilet.
Just depends on
I
how
hate
upset
peeing
you
in
are.
the toilet.
Peeing outside is my favorite thing.
Peeing on the bush.
Just peeing
You
outside.
just
and
like that Mother's Nature just wrapping
you-
it around.
you-
I like that.
I like to feel the breeze, you
Yeah.
know?
Like golfing.
Oh gosh,
You're not ever going to find a restroom. You're going to find a
No,
tree.
there's
or
four on the whole
Right.
there's
course.
4,000 trees. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
If I had to pick, if there was a bathroom here and a bush, I'm picking the bush.
yeah, absolutely.
I think that's
agree.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most guys, women, listen, there's not many of you, I'm sure. Julie, ask your husband, would he rather pee in the toilet or just pee out in the country? You know, pee out in the woods,
Yeah.
pee out in the.
Jack will. He'll.
I'm not
say he
saying
has to pee and
like
he'll run
surrounded by a
outside.
large group or anything. I'm saying like, you know,
Does he drop them to the ankles when he goes outside?
Yeah.
He does?
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of weird too. When did we stop
that's-
doing that? Was that about 10 too?
I don't think I ever did that. That's pretty weird to see that.
You know,
At 3 years old, a kid.
Oh no, not
That's
a
what-
kid.
that's
My
what I'm
bad.
saying.
My
you know
bad.
when I noticed that the most
Hang
was
on,
at the
you're
Oakland
I
Coliseum.
think it would be funny to see an
Yeah.
adult.
Here's
do it.
when I stopped doing it. I can tell you, I was about 6, 7 years old at the Oakland Coliseum. And if you've been to those horse troughs, which you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
all have, right?
Oh yeah.
They're still the same from 1982. They haven't been changed. And little kids were like dropping them all the way down, you know, where they're on their tennis shoes, and it's in urine.
It's funny
Yeah.
that you say that.
And then you're
Yes.
putting it, yeah. And then see, that's
was in
peeing
Oakland.
normally.
That was at Oakland.
That's a normal pee.
Let me see.
That was
Oh, that's
JD.
funny.
I had to do it. I look like a
Yeah.
real creep,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, don't show that to the audience.
No,
Okay.
no, you're gonna have to
Please.
guess what I showed him.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And the way you
There were
said
no
that.
bare bottoms. those
what
were-
else we got? We got so divisional round. Moving on.
Do we want to go ahead and predict it all the way out?
Yeah, let's just do it. Screw it.
All right, I got
definitely
Buffalo and Detroit, and Detroit wins in a crazy, crazy game. Crazy finish. Josh Allen loses another one,
Chiefs and
or
Rams.
loses the first one.
Chiefs win.
Chiefs and Rams.
You're calling the Rams all the way to the ship?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why not?
Dude,
Be bold.
I like it. The Rams could. I mean, the very first game of the year, overtime with
Well-
the Lions.
And their defense is pretty stout.
Why does Cooper Kupp not get any catches?
I don't know.
Have you guys noticed that? What is
He
the-
hasn't been. He was.
He got
hurt
one for
a lot of the
27.
year. Yeah, he was hurt a lot of the year, but I don't know.
And then they've blanked him a couple times. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Well, Puka's a
I
dog.
like the Bills Lions at the end.
and do you like Lions?
Yeah,
or do you like
I want to
Bills?
roll with the Lions. I wouldn't. I think that's what's great about really not having a team. This is easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that weird? We talk about putting an age limit on having two teams, but is
Hey,
it a
you
grown
said
man
it.
to not
You
have
said
a
it.
team?
He's going to agree that you cannot have a team, and it's not weird, but a little weird.
No, what I'm gonna say is, you guys know that I'm a diehard Miami Dolphin fan. I absolutely
not allowed to say that.
hate the Bills. I hate them. Josh Allen, I'm a fan. I'm from the Valley. How can you not be a fan of Josh Allen? If he ends up winning the Super Bowl, okay, I will be happy for him individually.
Yeah.
Not
Why does it always feel
not
like you're
Sean
like, trying to
McDermott,
lecture me when you're
not
doing
Amari Cooper,
this? Get it?
just Josh Allen.
Are you gonna celebrate the Super Bowl
I was kind of saying that he should just be happy for Mahomes.
Mahomes? Is
Yeah.
that what you're? That was the
But
ultimate.
then he goes, "Oh, I like Mahomes. I like Reed. I like Kelsey." You like the whole team, basically.
I mean,
I
are
like
we going
Josh
back
Allen.
to the beginning?
No, I'm just saying.
Am I in Groundhog Day, like with the 30 minutes? Like I said, I like the team. That's not.
it's kind of what I
It's
hear is
not
like,
a
oh,
guess.
happy birthday, Burns. Fuck you, Burns. That's kind of what I.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure, that's fine.
You had a.
What I don't get is why it bugs you guys so much.
Because I don't think you should ever be allowed to root
Burnsy.
for two teams.
I don't root for one over the other.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. Okay, I don't want anybody to hear me. Okay,
You,
Bernsey.
you look extremely creepy. Just kidding. What?
I don't give a fuck, dude. It's fun.
Okay, well,
He's done.
The banter.
He's done. Look, he's done.
No, because Jeff had a decent little idea to wrap up the
yeah, I thought, you know what?
decent little bit we haven't tried. We haven't done any real bits in a while. Literally, this was just pulled out of our ass cheeks anyway, so
Yeah.
it worked out pretty well.
So I was telling Jake before you got here because you were late.
Oh,
That we should ask ChatGPT Okay, because AI is taking over the world. Robots are right. That's
You
what
heard
this
it
is.
here first 2 years ago.
Right. I mean, kids can cheat on test. Like they have all these tools that we didn't have. Okay. But I thought, okay, let's just ask every time we do the podcast, just any hilarious podcast topic for that day.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I did that, and I'm going to read a few of these off,
It's Spitfire.
and then you guys tell me which ones you want to cover. We can stop when I get to whatever one you float your boat, Burns.
Okay, thank you. You're giving me that.
The great debate: pineapple on pizza or culinary crime. Want to discuss that one or no?
Wait, what?
pick 3 real quick.
Jeez.
No, I know the pineapple.
The great debate: pineapple on pizza or culinary crime.
Is it
Is it a culinary crime?
Or is it
okay.
great?
Okay.
is it you love it?
Okay. That's not for me.
Okay. Embarrassing child. We're going to do this one. Embarrassing childhood stories that still haunt us.
Okay.
I can't even.
Do I go with the ones I kind of told you about? Do I pick one? Do I tell you both? They're both embarrassing as shit.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be you. It
Oh,
could have
okay.
happened to somebody else that just haunted you. I have one right now that I think of. Okay. Before I moved back to Madera, because there was a very short period of time. I was born in Fresno, lived in Madera for 5 years, moved to Lodi, and then I came back. When I lived in that short period from kindergarten to second grade in Lodi, we would ride bikes all the time. And, you know, that's what we did as kids in the 80s. And we were on these jumps in our neighborhood, and a kid somehow, and I don't know how this happened, okay, but it still haunts me to this day. He went on the jump, ate shit, and the pedal got stuck inside his leg.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what to do because we're all about 7, 8, right?
I would have left him to die.
We did.
We'll be back
and that's
tomorrow.
why it kind of haunts me because we did.
You ever find out about this? Did he make it?
He made it. Yeah, he made
Oh,
it. We
well,
went
fuck
to
it.
his. Well, we went.
He's fine.
No, we went to his
He
house.
should have lied. That'd have
We
been
went
way
to his
better.
house, knocked on his door, told his mom in a 6, 7-year-old.
He still have the bike in his leg?
Hey, your son has a pedal in his leg, and she's like, "What?" Yeah, he fell on his bike, and the pedal is stuck in his leg. She's like, "Okay, well, where are you? Where were you guys at?" So she gets in her car. We all run over there. Sure as shit, he's laying. He's laying in the. He's laying down, and he's got this pedal in his leg.
Beautiful.
So they had to call the ambulance. They removed the bike. They sewed him up. He was good.
See, now with the technology advancements, that would have all happened much faster.
Yes.
That poor kid is probably like, fuck all you guys for leaving me here.
Right. Has a massive scar.
I've got a few of these. I mean, I don't even,
We'll go.
I mean, I don't know
I mean,
where.
there's a few more I got, but
You guys are going to have to carry this segment. 'cause,
out by where we lived, there was somebody that made jumps.
yes,
right?
I remember those.
Jumps out by you
Yep.
know, where I
so
grew
are we
up in the
gonna?
country.
Are all of these gonna be?
It's like bike
jump related?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
brought one in. A good friend of mine, R.I.P. His name was Ryan Smith. Do you remember Ryan
Yeah,
Smith?
I know Ryan. Yep,
So
real
it was,
well.
like, it was like my best friend growing up out there. And he had a 3-wheeler. And I was at his house, and I needed to go home. And if you knew Ryan, he was a little bit of a different.
Yeah.
A little crazy. So I was like, hey, can you take me home?
He was a risk taker.
very much so.
Okay.
He says, yeah, I can take you home. Let's get on the 3-wheeler. We'll take you home. And it was probably like maybe 5 minutes on that thing. Not only did we not go directly to my house, we took the longest way possible through the jumps. And I'm on the back of the 3-wheeler, and he laughing the whole time. I could hear him laughing, and I'm screaming at him. Hits one of those jumps as fast as we could fucking go. And somehow we made it, but I swear to God.
You
I
wanted
thought
to kill him.
No, I thought I was going to die. Like, I'm about
Sure.
this. I'm crossing myself. This is it. That haunts me still. But I think the one I told you, I didn't get to go to our second grade field trip because I had shit my pants, literally,
Oh, yeah.
like right before I got, like right when I got.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
The whole school
Yeah,
knew that.
Burns is like, I had to call in sick from work last week because I shit my pants.
I bring that bucket you were talking about.
Yeah, the scooter poo, whatever it's
Yes,
called. Yeah, so second, it was like right after I got to school, I shit in my pants. I couldn't go. I had to go home. They left. Stayed home. Got a day off.
Yeah?
Bernsey, you got one?
No.
Okay, I got another one.
Oh yeah.
I got another one. And
I shit my
ho-
pants at the movies once. It was embarrassing.
Okay, what are you? How old were you?
Like 11.
Wait, a
I
second.
was sick. I got sick.
The flu sick? Like
Yeah, flu. Like
food
stomach flu.
poisoning sick?
I don't know. I was 11.
You didn't, and it just came out of you.
And I
Were you
was
trying
with-
to fart?
I don't remember. I don't.
Wait a second.
have
Well, that's
the
all.
thing.
I mean, I've seen adults do it.
well, we
when
all
you're
will
sick.
again, I'm sure.
You were you? Did you try? Why were you at the movies if you were sick?
You didn't waddle yourself out of there?
You didn't
Oh,
try to
I
get
tried.
up.
I didn't make it. And
So you were
I,
just like,
and I
it's
wasn't
about
even,
to go down.
So were you? Did you just?
I wasn't even with
and
my
you just
parents.
you stomached that whole movie with shit in your pants?
You
I don't
soiled
remember what
yourself and you
happened
just
after.
sat there?
Because no, I wasn't with my parents.
Okay.
Um,
Were we together?
no, it was with my.
Because I would have remembered.
Yeah,
I
you
would have been
would've remembered
gagging.
this.
I would have been
Yeah,
gagging.
you would have been throwing up.
But Burns, I have a question on this. Did
Why are you guys so interested?
No,
because-
well, because now you gotta.
I may
gotta
have been.
elaborate.
I may have been 8.
I was in second grade.
Did you
and-
try to walk out?
Yeah. What did you do?
I
Or
tried
did
to
you
get
just
to the
sit there?
bathroom. I tried to get to the bathroom.
Okay, and
as
then
I
you shit
went-
your pants.
No,
and
she
then
didn't
did
do
you
it
go-
in the theater watching the movie.
No. It
because
wasn't
that
like-
would have been.
Did you go?
a
Did you,
gangster right there?
Did
That's-
epic.
did you go back in?
I don't remember.
Did you drop the chones in the trash can?
There's a chance I did because
Knowing you, I think you probably took
Probably.
you probably commandoed it the rest of the
I
way.
would
and
have
went back to the
absolutely
movie.
would have.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it was a good
Okay.
time. I wasn't embarrassed.
I have one more, and I hope this guy doesn't get upset with me for sharing this.
You don't have
But-
to say names.
Well, he's a very, very big supporter of Watch Your Lips.
Okay.
We have went on a trip with him. He's a very good friend of the podcast and all of us here.
Okay. So I think I know who you're talking about.
I
Go
think
ahead.
you do too. And we were
Squirrel?
Okay, no.
Okay, not squirrel.
No. So we went on a trip with him.
I know. who
I know who
Yeah,
you're
okay.
talking about now.
And anyway, my dad used to live across the street from this church. And you guys remember that.
Yeah.
We were in junior high.
Yeah.
Okay? And we used to play football, capture the flag, all kinds of things over there. Well, they had a water faucet that we would, old school, there wasn't a hose attached to it. It was just the nozzle. And we would, drink out of that faucet.
I'm glad you said that and not something else.
We would drink out of the faucet.
Yeah, no,
It was a
yeah.
water faucet.
Well,
okay?
but the
Like
way
a
you
nozzle.
described it was like maybe somebody was sitting on it.
No, nobody was sitting on it. But what had happened was the wires in the pipe were exposed. And typically when you would get down on a knee and drink the water. Well, this particular person put his hand on this pipe and electrocuted himself. Like completely was spasming. It was nuts. And we were absolutely scared to death.
Oh, I bet.
That, he wasn't going to survive. And I mean, it was one of those, it got him and scared the shit out of us. He is perfectly fine. But at that time, like you talk about childhood memories that haunt you, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Like as all of us there seeing that happen was just,
See, he just brings up other shit that like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
what do you mean?
Well, I went with the shit in my pants story, and
Yeah, he's-
I've seen a guy burn alive, so that's probably worse.
It was.
Yeah, that's
he's
worse
saying
than
it was supposed to be
electrocuting.
embarrassing stories about
No,
yourself.
it's just
Things
haunting
that haunt-
childhood
yeah.
memories.
Yeah.
Will you reread it? Because I think it said embarrassing.
Does it matter?
I'm backing you up.
I don't
'Cause
care.
you-
No, I'm just thinking he went. That was a good one.
Oh,
And I was like, oh man, I saw a
I
guy
thought you
burn.
were-
That got stuck he burned alive and died. I seen that.
you seen it? Embarrassing. It said.
It says, embarrassing childhood stories that haunt your past.
Yeah, so that's
that would be embarrassing, both of
Shit,
those.
shit in my pants was the one.
I mean,
I was just.
would
I
you
was
be
the
embarrassed if
messenger.
you had a bicycle stuck in your leg and you couldn't walk?
no, I'd be
No.
in agony.
You would.
I wouldn't be embarrassed. It's like it's an accident.
You shit in your pants in the movie. That's great. That's perfect.
Yeah, I wasn't embarrassed. Oh wait,
You
maybe I
maybe
was.
getting thrown out by me from center field. Is that embarrassing?
Well, you never did. We have that on.
I totally did.
we still have it on film.
The out
VHS.
but
I was safe.
It was recorded as an out. You know,
It was recorded as an out because my cousin was the home plate umpire. That's why.
we cannot prove or deny, but we cannot.
We
prove.
will find
No,
the VHS.
it was in
'Cause I know
1996.
a man who has the copy.
No, you don't.
Does
Yes,
he
I
have
do.
a VCR still? That's the
That
question.
shit
Yes,
got
he
thrown
had
away
a
25
production
years.
company and one of his son grew up with us.
Oh,
And I will find it.
Whatever.
I will find you.
Whatever.
No, I was
Do you guys
saying,
want to do another one?
Yeah, let's do something fun.
One more.
One more.
Let's have fun.
One more. I got shit to do.
All right.
Just do it in your pants.
Yeah. Everybody's bored with this already.
That was good.
Weird things our
okay.
parents told us
What'd I
that turned out to be lies.
Okay.
You guys want to do that one?
Yeah. We can do that. Was there other way? Get a couple more on there?
I do have a couple more on
I
here.
like. Yeah, that one's good. I can spitfire that one.
Craigslist Chronicles, the wildest ads you've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't go
I
on
wouldn't.
Craigslist on enough. So.
All right. Unwritten rules of public restrooms.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
We
like,
can go on that.
yeah, I heard you. I heard that one. Okay. Because I'm thinking, would the rules apply to a?
The dumbest things Burns has argued about. Well, it says we've argued about.
Yeah, no, we don't have time for that one.
We'll get into it.
The
Wait.
greatest fast food tier list.
Next time.
I think the parents telling you things or the bathroom rules.
Well, you can pick one, Burns.
Because I think bathroom rules changed, right? My bathroom at home.
No, it says public
why don't we do-
restrooms.
Okay,
That is
public.
a private
So like a
restroom.
gas station bathroom in an airport. There are no rules in an airport bathroom.
I still think
There's
there
no
should
rules.
be.
It's no holds barred.
The disgustingness that I've heard out of airport bathrooms before.
Yeah,
one thing
it's
for me on
it's
the
a game of
bathroom.
battle shits
When you-
for everybody.
When you walk up to a urinal, if somebody comes in behind you and there's a spot for them to go to away from you, you need to do that. Don't stand next to me. That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The only 6 foot rule that should apply, okay, not COVID, it should be
That.
I'm peeing in the urinal. You're 6 feet behind me.
Exactly.
I don't want to feel your presence on my neck
yeah.
when I'm peeing.
Also, like you're
I don't
saying,
wanna feel
if it's me in 6 stalls, don't pick the one next to me.
Never.
Burns, are you a peeker?
Never.
And that my
You're
eyes,
not a peeker?
I'm always at attention, bro.
Yeah,
and I don't mean
you're on the ad
Or I'll look at my
for the
phone if I
local
need to.
local business card.
Or I'll look
you're
at it on my
focusing
phone.
on that.
you're looking
Yeah.
at the.
Oh, you're
the-
looking at your phone. You're
I'm
scrolling.
Yeah.
while you're peeing.
Yeah. Sometimes it helps me in public.
That's just
bathroom.
weird.
You
dude.
don't get stage
You
fright?
probably hold
I-
your phone
if
down
I
by
hold
your.
my
You
phone.
get stage fright.
That's why I hold my phone. I always have.
Where do you
I've been
hold
in
it,
stage
though?
fright.
I don't know. Maybe.
Another rule: flush the toilet after you take a dump, and make sure all your dumps out of there. I don't want to come up and if
I
I
see
have
you
to
don't
take it down-
necessarily have to worry about that rule with me. I'm a home field guy.
I used to be, but
no,
being
we're
on the
talking
road
about
so
public
much-
restrooms.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
This
he's
is all
saying
public.
He doesn't dump in
I
public.
don't dump in.
I used to not dump in public, but
Again, at
I
an
do.
airport, no rules. I'll go at an airport, but I typically
Yeah.
try not.
All
to
right,
use
Burns.
it.
Let's if you had those same.
Hopefully, nobody's eating
imagine
lunch.
those same 11-year-old pains in your gut. Okay, and there's a huge line, and a door flies open for one of those stalls. Okay, but you're like 10th in line.
I can't go in.
You're gonna hold it, or you're just
Probably
gonna go
throw
right
my
in your pants.
at 11. Obviously, I already
No,
did.
I mean right now. I'm talking right now.
I'm
What if you just got naked and took in the trash can? Just pulled the lid off the trash can.
most likely be
Did
arrested.
old-
Or you
what-
just
what
jump
was-
in the trash can.
What was that movie? Van Wilder.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. There's a line. You
Mm-hmm.
respect the line. You have to.
Okay.
I mean, at this point,
I'm not
unless
respecting the line.
Are you going like, hey, excuse me, sir? I really might shit in my pants.
I
Right
may
now.
make
And,
it
and
known. Yeah.
half of them, if you see the guy dancing,
Yeah.
he's in the same boat you
Now,
are.
if
See,
I
and I
see
can see that
somebody
Eagles
like-
fan saying, "No, you can't use the bathroom."
Yeah.
he'd probably say something stupid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in that same situation and somebody else is struggling, I'd let them go. I'm a nice
If
guy.
they were dancing behind you,
Yeah.
yeah, because you don't have the pains he's got.
No.
Okay.
No. Not at all.
I like it.
And then the parent thing, my mom and dad used to always say, "Oh, if you swallow gum, it'll stay in your system for 7 years." That's a lie. They were lying to me.
So
Can
it
you
does
believe that?
digest really fast.
How disappointing are you?
Yeah, it
with
comes
that?
out in your we've talked a lot about poop, and it comes out in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really. I mean, we didn't have the script. We never do.
No,
Poop-
I don't.
poop
mind
just
talking
came
about
up.
Poop.
shit just came up. You know what I'm saying?
Or came out.
Any other myths that you're?
My mom, till this, we give her.
Well,
crap.
none of us are blind, so that's good.
We
From staring at the TV. Our vision may not be great.
I was thinking. Yeah.
I didn't. Still bald.
That's what That's kind of where I was going.
Yeah, I think that's what you're talking. No, my mom used to. My mom used to. We tease her about it to this day.
I got it. No.
She always would say like, "Oh, her friend." She'd have this friend that never existed, and we knew she didn't exist. But my mom would be like, "Oh, my friend said that, you shouldn't go here because of this."
Oh yeah.
And my mom just didn't want us to go there, but she would always refer to a friend. And so today, like we'd go over there and. My mom will say something. Go, "Hey, did your friend tell you that, Mom?" Yeah, my mom used to.
Did you guys have imaginary friends?
No.
No.
But
do they exist?
Did you have them? I'm asking.
No, but one of my cousins did.
Oh, okay, I was going to say,
and
in
it
your
was
situation,
odd.
maybe.
I bet it was
no
odd.
siblings that or until you were older.
I'd be like, "Hey, can you tell your friend to stop
Burns,
staring at me?"
No, that's weird to have an imaginary.
I don't
friend.
think that's fair. Like it's little kids a lot of times that.
Talk to somebody.
If you're older and doing that, it's called schizophrenia. But
I mean,
as a child,
we didn't think it was weird when the kid from the Angels in the Outfield saw angels.
I mean, movies are real.
Yeah. Oh, we're making fun of angels now?
Is that what we're doing? Making fun of angels now?
Oh, we're going to hell.
This is where you want to be when Jesus comes back? You don't know what movie that is.
No, I like the line though. I can laugh.
Okay. But there weren't any other myths. Like, I mean,
not that my parents
your
told me.
Told you.
No. My grandma used to tell me that if I didn't stop biting my nails, I'd get real sick. She's like, "You're going to get real sick, mijo."
Oh, I just thought of one. Popping your knuckles.
That's where I was going.
Causes arthritis.
I still do that shit like crazy.
Oh, I do too.
Interesting. I like that. I like it.
Okay, well, we'll
bring
add
it back.
Standing
We'll
up
bring it
makes
back.
you taller.
Damn. No wonder.
I come from a short family.
I never heard that.
That's
Actually,
what they always say.
That's when you're your tallest, is when you're standing up. So yeah, that's probably probably true. That's not a myth.
It helps you grow.
Oh.
Yeah. Swimming right after eating.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Is that you're going to get a stomach ache.
Yeah.
You got to wait 30 minutes to get in the pool.
If you keep touching it, it'll fall off.
Well, that's kind of like going blind. Burns.
Is that what happened?
I'm surprised.
I was wondering
you
where
can
it went.
see.
I was wondering where it went.
We're gonna get this guy some goggles.
Yeah. That's why I got
So
glasses.
he can see underwater.
No wonder I needed glasses.
Yeah, there's a few others. I mean, Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's the biggest lie, and I hate that.
What do you?
as
Wait,
a
whoa,
parent,
whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean the biggest lie?
As a parent,
Did you?
this dude's
What
getting
are
all
you
the
saying?
credit.
Santa the biggest lie? I just got some shit from Santa. What are you talking? Fucking birds. This is so dumb. This is the last 20
when I
minutes.
found out
If you're still listening, God bless you.
My dad at one time he was like, no, don't put Santa on that. I want him to know it came from me.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Oh, Santa's not taking you to Disneyland.
No, I hate that. He gets
Santa
the
gonna
credit.
bring us the gas money to go? Shit.
And why did he go down the chimney?
I don't even
Another
have a
myth.
chimney.
Yeah.
Another myth.
Now we got to pull
He could've
some
just-
fake ass shit with like
If
a
he's
key
magic,
at the
he
door.
just go right through the door.
Right through the door.
Yeah.
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 With his big old
I would
sack.
like to know anything that your parents told you that didn't turn out to be true. Anything else? Viewers, listeners, let us know.
Callers, shot callers, ballers, 20 inch.
We do need callers would be fun. Random callers.
I think we should just start random calling.
We need to get a
people
voice. We need to get
just
like a
that we know
voicemail.
listens to us.
We need a voicemail so people can leave messages.
And then we respond.
You know, we just play the message, do a little Theo Von style.
All right. Do you have a phone?
No, you can do it online. You could create something. I'm sure you can do something.
Jake's going to create something
I
online.
didn't say all that, but you could just text us too. We'll read it. I don't know. If you know us.
or like Instagram.
Message us. We'll read it.
YouTube,
I don't care.
comment.
Send us a video there. I don't care. We could play the audio. That'd be funny though. Anyways.
Well,
Yeah. I don't know what number it is. Hit subscribe.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Watch your lips, Burns.
Download.
Watch your lips.
Go Lions.